Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm here at Elder Ford in Tampa, just driving around. We stopped. We're literally going through the parking lot and look what we came across. This is a 2021 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands edition. It's here and we are going to bring it to you. So let's talk about what's going on. There's been a lot of discussion all over the world, all over the internet, people talking to their neighbors, the mailman. It's all about the Bronco coming back in a very big way. And I think it's super smart that Ford has gone the direction to bring not only the baby Bronco, which is this Bronco Sport, but also the upcoming full-size 4x4 Bronco edition. Now, what's wonderful is with this Bronco Sport, yes, you're getting smaller size, but you're getting a lot of big things. And this particular trim, being the Badlands trim, has that off-road connection, even though this may not be the larger Bronco 4x4. I have not seen one in person. This is literally my first one, and I want to bring it to you right here at Elder Ford as we're driving through. So let's go ahead, let's dive in to this all-new 2021 Bronco Sport Badlands edition. Right off the bat, the styling. The size of it, you could really see how small it is compared to your standard Bronco, but the great news is it's got a lot of great styling features to connect it to the old Bronco and the bigger brother. Up front, I love the grille, especially with the Oxford white. We got the Bronco name in bright white across the grille. You can see what we're working with headlight design. So larger headlights, but I'm okay with that. And I like the way they blacked out the interior. You have your projector beam style headlight, all LED daytime running lamp and turn signals. And the way that it interlocks nicely into the grille looks great. Now this lower section here, you have your fog lamps, you have some black powder coated tow hooks, all functional across the bottom. And this Badlands trim does have your forward facing camera, which is another nice touch because they expect you to take this off-road, especially this particular pre-production. Now what this vehicle is, this is a pre-production. One of the employees of Ford is driving this around to different dealerships to allow the salespeople to see it in person for the first time so that they can properly show it to you when you come to different dealership locations. Now, as we come around the bend, I just want to show the amount of ground clearance. There's actually a good amount of ground clearance between the surface of the road and this underside here. I like the flat black. That's going to help with, tree brush, scrapes, and all that kind of stuff. Let me show you the hood before we kind of wrap it around. The hood, really like the nice clean design. You have this U-shaped indentation here, and then it kind of wraps around, just enough character to really separate. I'm telling you right now, we were about to leave the parking lot and Victor almost had an orgasm as we were leaving. He saw this Bronco Sport and he's like, that's the new Bronco. And I was like, where? And here it is. So on the Badlands trim, this is your wheel and tire setup. So 17-inch wheel, nice steel looking wheel there. Look at the Bronco logo, so iconic. Really did a great job showing that classic look with a nice twist on it. You got that center cap there with the exposed lugs. I like the gunmetal gray, especially with the white. Just enough flat black coming around the fender treatment. This is a 235 on the width and a meaty 65 series sidewall. You can see the amount of space between the top of the tire inside the fender. You have your very, very tasteful Badlands badge here. Side vent, I'm gonna half zonk it. It's not too big, it isn't functional, but it does break up the sea of just regular sheet metal on the side, and it's working well with the rest of the flat black. Same thing on the mirror caps. You can see that this one is equipped with a roof rack and that wonderful travel cargo basket up there. That's something that a lot of people are gonna wanna add to their particular Broncos. Also digging the two-tone. So you have the Oxford white with the gloss black, A-pillars into the roof, nice high roof rails. Look at the style here. Look at the way we have a nice curve up as we come over the rear passenger area. This really has a lot of Land Rover Defender styling. It almost looks like a baby Land Rover Defender rather than a baby Bronco. I'm gonna see if Victor could show off the interior. Now we can't open up the doors right now, but you could see the styling of the inside, nicely done. Rotary dial transmission there, just like you find on a GT500. You get a nice style steering wheel with the Bronco logo on there. Good size iPad style screen, but they integrated it nicely into that dash. See the nice body line, the flat black here looking great. Door is locked. I tried to see if it was unlocked, Victor, it's locked. But as we work our way back, look at what they did with the little bit of gloss black, Some simulated vented look here. It's not real vent, but it's looking super clean. Love the rear glass on this particular Bronco. And then when we come to the rear, you can see the other accessories. Just to prove a point, there's that manufacturer plate from Michigan. So this is a pre-production. Love the Bronco Sport badge on the back. My only zonk is gonna be, I'm not digging the remote control antenna up top, but I do like the way it's showcasing how flexible this smaller Bronco is gonna be with all the accessories. Let's do a full 360. Now that that truck has disappeared next to us, you could really see it from this angle. I'm 6 feet tall. You can see how high the Bronco Sport is and the way that it's sitting on these wheels, enough space there. We got the rack up top with the cargo basket. I'm gonna see if Victor can show off the seats. This one has, it looks like the brown leather. Look at the Bronco logo on the back of the seat there, brown with gray. I'm digging the two-tone, I'm digging the finishes, I'm digging the touches. Really, really nice and clean. It is locked. I even tried the driver's side door, but love the flat black here. Nice the way they came out with a lot of different trims. Badlands, you know, when you step up to the bigger Bronco, obviously you could go with the Sasquatch package, which is not available on this, but even from this side here, I'm telling you, it's kind of crazy how many connections there is with the Land Rover Defender, which isn't even associated with Ford anymore. There was once upon a time they were associated, but here's that roof. So watch my hand. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Now you have a rise into that back portion. Really digging it. Loving the way it kind of drops down a little bit here. That quarter window's looking great. I am zonking this little decorative vent. I don't know why it's there. They should just kept it smooth. But the nice thing is they kept the design. If you look, it matches up nicely, even what they did right here as well. But boy, oh boy, you never know what you're gonna get when you simply just cruise through a parking lot. Nice to see the Bronco Sport. I know we are all waiting, and so am I, to get our hands on the full Bronco 4x4, which that will be happening very soon, so definitely stay tuned to Rady's Rides. But great to start off with the baby Bronco, and it makes sense because these will be available first in dealerships around the country before the Bronco 4x4. The Bronco 4x4, don't expect that until about February, even March, because production, everything has been moved down the line. But really, really great to see what is available as people honk the horns, and that's fine because if they want to do that, I'm just going to keep on talking. So very nice to see what is available with this setup here. It's funny because I know that there's certain people inside the dealership that actually do that on purpose, and they think they're going to break me. They think they're going to make me shake and stop talking, but I just keep talking and stay right on track. So you can see how you have that nice rise of the roof rails, tons of accessories. They're expecting over 200 separate accessories for the Bronco Sport and the Bronco 4x4 to really personalize the vehicle. And I think what I've seen from the interior, and obviously we're gonna get closer to this, especially at Walker Ford, we're gonna get closer, get our hands on this, but we're gonna see more what's going on with that infotainment system. It looks nicely integrated, it doesn't sit too high. The instrumentation is super clean, like the style of the steering wheel. It's got a chrome Bronco on it, and that's another thing that I think they did a great job with the styling of the actual Bronco horse compared to the newer Mustang horse that's on the steering wheel there. But I really like the style, and the seats, the two-tone with the brown, with the gray is very, very nice. And I think this allows everybody to have a Bronco to fit their lifestyle. Some people don't need the larger Bronco, don't want to go 4x4 necessarily, can go this route. You still could go 4x4 and you could still have that great usability. What's wonderful, of course, with the larger Bronco, you could go 2-door, you could go 4-door. This one only comes in 4-door settings. So don't expect to see this in some kind of crazy 2-door setup. This is a 4-door only, but I really think it's so smart for them to bring out both and have everybody's appetite satisfied. So glad to surprise you with this. I can't wait to take these for a drive. Can't wait to get to the interior, but I figured since we're here, people are honking horns at us, let's go ahead and get it done Rady's Ride style with Victor. It really shows what Ford is doing. So if you think about it, there's a lot of talk about the Edge going away. And what you're gonna find is once the Edge is dropped from the lineup, they're expecting to expand the Bronco name. So this may just start off as a Bronco Sport and a Bronco 4x4, and eventually wind up being a whole separate lineup. But boy, oh boy, is there a lot of exciting things to look forward to here at Ford. I want to definitely make sure that if you want us to keep bringing content like this, where we surprise you, put that in that comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radies Rise family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you in the channel, click the link in the description, get yourself some Radies Rise merch. Got to give it up to Crown Vic. He's got shifty eyes right now. He's walking around, he's making sure nobody's walking up behind us. He thinks we're gonna be arrested for filming this, but guess what? We're not. So Victor, stand tough, and just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.